Welcome back to Robo Rides, the place where the future of cars meets the thrill of performance, and today we're diving into one of the most anticipated reveals in the muscle car world, the 2026 Dodge Charger. The name Charger has always carried weight, a symbol of raw American muscle, straight-line power, and street presence. But with 2026, Dodge is doing something bold, something that flips tradition on its head while still trying to honor its heritage. Now before you think this is just another model refresh, let me tell you, the 2026 Charger is more than that. It's not just a car, it's a statement about where performance is going in the next decade. The automotive landscape is shifting, and Dodge, a brand known for loud exhaust notes and tire-shredding power, is stepping into the future. So buckle in as we break down everything you need to know about this beast, from design to performance, from tech to driving feel, and whether or not it still earns the badge of Charger. At first glance, the 2026 Dodge Charger looks futuristic but familiar. Dodge designers clearly wanted to keep the muscle car DNA alive, with wide haunches, a long hood, and that aggressive stance that makes you want to step back and admire it. But the details tell a different story. The front end has a retro-inspired look, with a modern twist on the classic Charger's rectangular grille and LED lighting that runs across the width like a glowing blade. It's bold, it's sleek, and it screams presence on the road. From the side, you notice a coupe-like roofline, aerodynamically tuned but still muscular. The rear is perhaps the most striking, with a full light bar, a subtle spoiler, and diffusers that remind you this car means business. Under the hood, or maybe we should say under the platform, things get even more interesting. The 2026 Charger is available in multiple configurations, both all-electric and hybrid. Yes, Dodge is giving you a choice. The electric version is where the headlines are. With Dodge's STLA large platform, the all-electric Charger can push well over 600 horsepower, with instant torque that launches you from 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. Some trims even dip below the 3-second mark. That's supercar territory, but in a muscle car body. The hybrid option, on the other hand, combines a turbocharged 6-cylinder engine with electric assistance, delivering the rumble that purists still crave while offering efficiency and performance in one package. And don't worry, Dodge hasn't forgotten the sound. One of the most controversial parts of moving muscle cars into the electric age is the loss of that iconic roar. Dodge has created what they call the Fratzonic chambered exhaust, a system that amplifies electric propulsion into a sound experience that mimics the aggression of a V8. Some love it, some roll their eyes, but there's no denying it makes the electric Charger feel alive. Whether it convinces the die-hard gearheads is another question, but it's certainly a bold move. Step inside the cabin and you immediately realize this is not just a performance car, it's a tech showcase. The interior is modern and driver-focused, with a massive curved display stretching across the dash, customizable to show everything from performance gauges to navigation and entertainment. The materials are premium, with options for leather, Alcantara, and even sustainable finishes for those choosing the EV. Ambient lighting, advanced connectivity, and over-the-air updates make this Charger future-proof. There's also a redesigned steering wheel, thick-rimmed and flat-bottomed, with haptic controls that respond to your inputs with precision. The seats are supportive yet comfortable, perfect for both long drives and spirited canyon runs. On the road, early impressions suggest the 2026 Charger is a balance of brutality and refinement. The electric version, with its all-wheel drive setup, grips the pavement like glue. The steering feels sharper than any Charger before it, and the instant torque delivers a pushback that never gets old. For the hybrid, the combination of engine and electric power provides a more traditional feel, with the growl of an engine and the smooth assistance of electrification. Dodge engineers have tuned both versions to deliver thrills, making sure the Charger nameplate continues to stand for excitement. Technology doesn't stop with power. The 2026 Charger comes loaded with advanced driver assistance features. Adaptive cruise, lane keeping assist, automatic lane changes, and even semi-autonomous driving in certain conditions. But make no mistake, this is still a driver's car. The tech is there for convenience and safety, but when you want full control, the Charger gives it to you. Dodge knows its audience, and they've designed the car to be enjoyed behind the wheel, not just chauffeured by software. So what does this mean for muscle cars? The Charger has always been a symbol of rebellion, of going against the grain, of unapologetic power. By going electric and hybrid, Dodge risks alienating its base, but at the same time, it opens the door to a new generation. Younger drivers who grew up with Tesla and performance EVs will see the Charger as something that bridges history with the future. And that's what makes the 2026 Charger so fascinating. It's not about replacing the past, it's about redefining what muscle can mean in the 21st century. Pricing hasn't been officially locked in across all trims, but expect a wide range. The entry-level models will likely be competitive with other EV sedans, while the high-performance variants will push into premium territory. Dodge wants to make sure the Charger is attainable but also aspirational, giving buyers the choice between a stylish daily driver and a track-ready monster. At the end of the day, the 2026 Dodge Charger is more than a car, it's a turning point. Whether you love it or hate it, you can't ignore it. The blend of design, performance, and innovation makes it one of the most exciting reveals in years. Will it live up to the legend of the past? That's something only time and the open road will answer. But one thing is clear, Dodge is not backing down, they're charging ahead, literally. That's it for today's deep dive into the 2026 Dodge Charger. If you enjoyed this breakdown and you want more future-focused car content, make sure you're subscribed to Robo Rides, where we cover the cars shaping tomorrow's roads. Drop a comment with your thoughts. Does the new Charger excite you, or do you think Dodge is straying too far from its roots? I'd love to hear your perspective. Until next time, keep your wheels turning and your passion burning. This is Robo Rides signing off.